Okay, so here's a quick nugget that I would like to share with some of us today. And I hope it blesses you. It's very simple, but it actually had me laughing as I was just spending some silent time with the Lord. A lot of us are battling with certain things, right? It doesn't matter what it is. And we keep bringing them to the Lord, like, Lord, why is this such a struggle for me? And the reason why we begin to get defeated or we begin to feel weary about certain things is because we assume that um, we are failing the spiritual battle. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, I'm going to make a very simple example. So maybe you've realized that you overeat, and you bringing this to the Lord. Lord, why do I keep overeating? And you praying about it, and you fast, and you do so many things. I guess you could say in the spirit, right, to almost overcome this um, overeating. Or you bring laziness to the Lord. Lord, I'm feeling so lazy. I'm not productive. I'm getting nothing done. And you've been praying about this for weeks or for months or for years or whatever the case may be. And now you're mad and you're tired and you have no idea, why does it feel like this spiritual battle is not being won, right? Um, I have something to tell you, and it's something that the Lord just whispered in my ear um, as I was spending time with Him. The Lord literally said to me, hold yourself. That's what He said. He said, hold yourself. And I felt like that makes absolutely no sense, Lord. What do you mean I should hold myself? And then He led me to Proverbs 25, verse 28 in the Message version. And that says, a man without self control is like a house without windows or doors, right? So basically, it means it lets anything in. Um, and then I remembered the verse in is it in First or Second Timothy that speaks about how the Lord has given us a spirit of love, power, and a sound mind. Some versions say self-discipline, self-control. He's given us the spirit of love, power, and the spirit of self-control, the spirit of self-discipline. And as I was just meditating on those two scriptures, it's like I heard the Lord explain to me that some things that we are fighting against, or some things that we feel like we need victory over, it is not the battle of the spirit. It's more of a battle of self control. You failing to hold yourself, you failing to discipline yourself. The Lord can only give us the power to do good. The Lord can only give us um, the, 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 the discernment to do good. He can only give us the Holy Spirit so we are led to do good, but He can't control yourself. He can't control you. He has given you that power. Um, if we look at these three things that He says He's given us, love, power, and self-control, all these things are spirits, I guess, or things that He's already given us. And yet it is in our power to choose to love. It is in our power to choose to access the authority and use the authority and power He's given us. And it's also in our power to discipline ourselves and control ourselves. So I really felt the Lord saying to me that, but there are some things that it's not about you praying. It's not about you saying, Lord, give me self-control, help me to exercise and eat properly and all these things. No, you need to learn how to practice self-control. I've already given you all these things, but some of these things you are choosing not to access it. You are choosing not to use the spirit of self-control that I've given you. You are choosing not to love. You are choosing not to use the power and the authority I've already given you. So for some of you, that's just what the Lord is saying. It's not that you are failing some spiritual battle. No. The battle is already won. You already have the power of self-control. You already have the power to discipline yourself. You just need to choose to do it, you know? Um, you already have the Holy Spirit in you. You already have all those things. You just now need to be intentional about disciplining yourself, controlling yourself. And that's why the Lord said to me, hold yourself. You need to hold yourself accountable. Um, I've already done my part. God has already done his part. That is why it's called self-discipline. That's why it's called self-control, because to some extent, it's all about what you choose to do with the power, the free will um, that he has given you, you know? And this definitely applies, yes, with laziness or overeating and exercise, but it also applies with reading the word. Um, the Lord is not going to make you read the word or make you pray. It also applies to sin, right? The Lord is not going to force you not to do certain things. You need to apply the self control that He's already given you. Um, you need to choose not to be controlled by your feelings. You need to begin to be intentional about being practical and exercising the self control you already have. And that is why in the previous word I released, I really sensed the Lord emphasizing us focusing on self development. Self development. We get stuck in exercising and empowering our spirits that we forget that the Lord also requires us to take care of ourselves. That's why I think it's in First John, um, he speaks about how he hopes our souls, he hopes our body prosper. He hopes our bodies are prospering just as much as our souls are prospering. So there's an element also of taking care of the self and taking care of the body that comes with your soul also prospering. Um, but that is something that is all on you. It's all on you. You need to hold on to yourself. Um, yeah. I hope that makes sense and I hope that blesses you guys. And I hope you're resting. I hope you're resting. Bye bye.